everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Helen. I am excited for a number of reasons today. The first one is because it's the start of Eurovisionathon for the month. I was meant to be doing a TBR video, but that didn't happen. So my plan over the entirety of Eurovisionathon is to do a few videos and talk about the books that I am currently reading. I am also excited today because on Twitter I've noticed that Barnsley Library have put that they are joining in with the readathon, and they also look like they're going to list recommendations for different countries, so that's exciting. I have an ex-manager of the library that I used to work at who moved to Barnsley Library, so I do suspect that she's got something to do with that. So thank you, Katie, if you're watching. That's very much appreciated. It means, excuse me, it means the readathon is getting to more people, and that is fine by me. So yes, I am just got back into my pajamas. I got up with Auntie and Sophie early and we went to a local pub for breakfast, and that was very nice. I'm trying to switch off from work at the minute. I have recently had a promotion, which is very exciting. However, we are very short staffed at the moment, so I am finding it hard to switch off from work. I'm hoping that Eurovisionathon will help me to do that. Andy and Sophie have gone to watch the Man United ladies play this afternoon, and so I thought I would have a bath, get back into some PJs and start my Eurovisionathon reading. Today I'm going to try and get through 4 books. These are my shorter reads for the month. The rest are regular paperbacks or quite thick ones, so I thought if I get a few countries under my belt that would be very helpful. So also I should mention before I start that I have selected the winner of the book that I was giving away for free in my announcement video that I mentioned. The winner is Kelsey Lou, who is on the Discord group, and I will be sending a copy of Tales of Living in Diaspora to Kelsey as soon as I can. But that is one of the books I'm going to try and read today. I think I'm going to read that for the Netherlands. I am then going to try and read Pippi Longstocking by Astrid Lindgren for Sweden. Only in Cyprus, A Hilarious Guide to Living in Cyprus by Christodoulou for Cyprus. And then one called Odd Socks by Mike and Judy Smith, which is for Albania. That's quite a nice one actually. That's about, I'm pretty sure, let me see. They go to run a children's home in Albania, and I don't know what it's got to do with odd socks, but I'm sure I'll find out. I don't know, do they collect odd socks and somehow raise money that way? I really don't know. But yeah, that one is about that. Then I'm assuming Cyprus is just funny stories about people living in Cyprus. We all know Pippi Longstocking. She will hold a place in my heart because I've got a little girl with ginger hair too. And this one is about people having to move from where they live to different places. There's 16 short stories in that one. So they're my first 4. But like I say, that's the most I'm ever probably going to be able to read in one day, because I don't think I'll be able to get through the others that I've got planned. These, oh, if you can see my other books up there on that top shelf. Excuse the dust, I haven't dusted it yet. So yeah, that's the plan, to get through as many of them as possible. I also have managed to get Scribd for 30 days. Is it 30 days for free? I've got a link in my comments below if you want to try and get 60 days free. That would last you through the readathon and past. I found another one for Serbia today, because I know that's a country that we all struggle to find one for. It's called, oh, it's not going to come to me. Is it called Pink Slip? But I've got a feeling that it's not really going to be to my taste. I think it's like an erotic fiction type book, so I might give it a go. At the end of the day, if I read it and manage to get through it, then there's Serbia covered. But yeah, I don't think it's going to be for me, but we are really running short on Serbia books. The first year, I think I read Smoke into Flame, which is a book that I found on eBay randomly, and that was like a Mills and Boon book. I don't know if I read Serbia the other years. I can't remember. There was another Kindle Unlimited book that I found at one point called Around the World in 80 Men. I never got round to that one. I think that was one that I'd put on, but again, that didn't sound like one that was my kind of thing. But again, if you can get through these books and they're not that long, there's a country covered. We already have one book read. Again, I think that might be Kelsey Lou already, so well done, Kelsey. We have all together across the sign up form and what's it called, Storygraph, like over 75 people taking part, which is really cool. It always grows year on year. Part way through, people find it and then do like the last week or the last 2 weeks, so that's quite good. Yeah, I will link the form below for tracking your books, but that's already out on Twitter and Instagram already. I don't think everybody is signed up who is taking part, but the only way that I can do the scoring of what people have read each week, at the end of each week, I normally put a scoreboard up on Twitter. I can only do that if you sign up to the readathon. If you are not on that list and you're not tracking your books, I can't find you. So by all means, do Storygraph and only do Storygraph if that's what you want to do. By all means, join the Discord and just message in the Discord. By all means, just be on Instagram or Facebook or wherever you are. But unless you are signed up and unless you are tracking your books, I can't include you in the scoreboard, because I've got a feeling that I will get messages off people saying they didn't find their name on the scoreboard, but you can't be on there if you're not signed up and you're not tracking your books on there. That's the only way for me to keep track of what you're doing, because I'm not running multiple scoreboards with Storygraph and the forms. I haven't got the time to do it, and my poor husband who's helping me with it hasn't got the time to do it either. Please try and keep your name that you signed up with the same as the name that you put in your tracking of books, because it's difficult to having to sort that out. We can do it, but it just takes lots of time. But above all else, have fun. There is no word count this year. There wasn't last year either. I just want people to enjoy it and read the books that they are able to read. There is a page count on the form this year, just so that at the end I can see how many pages we've all read together, but that's the only reason it's there. So yeah, I think that's everything. I hope you'll see me again before the end of Eurovisionathon so I can tell you what I'm reading. And again, comment in the comments, comment on Twitter, Instagram, in the, well, you can't on the Storygraph, can you? But in the Discord, on Facebook, if you are struggling for a book for a country and I can try and help you out, I can retweet, I can go back to past scoreboards and see what people have read for each country and let you know. But there are so many ways to find different ones now. People are sharing it everywhere. Go back on the hashtag, go in the Discord and look it up. Everybody's sharing their books. So I think that's everything. And I hope I get through these 4 books. Keep an eye on Twitter and Instagram and you will see whether I did. And I will speak soon.